places I visit, the way they live. Tokyo would be number one for me on my list. But Tokyo,
Tokyo, why?
they're just so immersed in hip hop culture. They love hip hop culture. I felt very safe as a woman there. I walked around like I just club hopped and left the club at 4 a.m. and just walked around. Nobody bothers you. Um, I would say for the most part, people were nice. It's very clean. Like they kind of look down upon you if you're like walking and eating food. You're not supposed to do that. Like you'll go into a 7-Eleven and warm up some food and eat it there. You don't like, they're very clean. Um, the food is so good. Fresh fish, American food is the worst food you can eat. I mean,
Do you
when I
like Japanese men?
I only date black men.
Okay, that's right. But if you're in Japan, how's that gonna work?
There's black people in Japan,
Not,
military.
but you know it's not enough.
No, it is. I've seen black people in Japan.
Okay. So do you think that the black men in Japan will want you over the locals?
I'm not worried about that because that's not see people concern is going out of the country to go find somebody
That's
that
not what I'm saying, though. But if you want to live there,
if I want to
you're
live
gonna
there
have to date.
if I want to live there, trust me, I can find somebody. It's not hard for me to find anybody.
I
To find
bet you it's not.
want
I bet you it's not.
because I'm very picky. To find somebody you want is different. If you see long
So,
term, you know what I mean.
so what is somebody you want?
You guys are so immature in the comments. This is
I
why.
told you not to read the
Oh,
comments.
they
Focus
are
on me.
Kevin,
Focus on me. Focus on me. Don't
because
read the comments because they piss me off too.
I agree with Kevin Samuels because Kevin Samuels says the same thing that Miss Sprinkle say, but he just says it in a male perspective
What is that?
later. We're gonna talk about Kevin Samuels later because a lot of you guys are Kevin Samuel followers, but you don't practice what he preaches. Like Kevin Samuels doesn't do 50-50. He does believe a man should pay all the bills, but he
I
also
do too.
a woman should be submissive. But you can't expect a woman to be submissive if you're not paying all the bills and taking care of the household. Because like he says, a woman respects resources. And you ain't providing, then you can't. Then we basically in a roommate situationship.
Well,
We both.
let me ask you this. So, do you think that American men are not providing for y'all for two reasons? Because it's too expensive, and do you think that the guys like me that are traveling, live out of country, we're just broke and we want to do it for cheaper? Do you believe that?
I don't. Okay, so I think a lot of men. If you have the money, you have the money, right? I think a lot of men just need to date what's in their budget. If you're
Correct.
a certain type of woman that looks expensive, you're not going to be able to keep up with her lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to be trying to fake it. Just be real with yourself. If you know that you can't afford a expensive steak meal, go to freaking Chili's. Find you a Chili's woman. There's a lot of women that'd be happy just to even go to Chili's.
Well, I'm gonna push you back on that one. Let's say looking at you, you can get your Del Frisco's, right? But there's some women that are the phone call before the lotion. There's some women I gotta sneak in through the back door at night, and there's some women I probably cry after we get through having sex. Uh, they want Del Frisco's too, to be honest with you. And they fit not that they want it, because everybody wants a Ferrari, everybody wants a billionaire. They feel like they deserve it.
Hmm.
So, from my perspective, I get what you're saying, but when we step down a notch, when we go down a notch on the attractive level, because beauty costs, even in other countries, beauty costs.
Hmm.
Uh,
You're
it's
lost.
costing you this. It's cost, huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's cost. It's costing you the same amount of money to date somebody that looks like you to the phone call before the lotion.
Hmm. I get what you're saying. Yeah. So when guys try to date women who I ain't gonna say look like me because people might think I'm ugly, but I'm not ugly. But if you was to get a woman, a high value woman per se, very polished,
Okay.
you might not come off the money right up front, but you're gonna spend in other ways. It's gonna be by the time you went to out the country, you could have paid for that in America, right?
No.
Nope. Yep. Yep. Because baby, these
You know
women.
what my dating budget when I was in Dallas was like $1,500 a month. $1,500 a month pays for everything I need here in Sao Paulo to survive.
Hmm.
Extra stuff, little more. So I spend more than that. But to survive is $1,500 a month. For me to date to see after I get fucked over a bunch of times, for me to date, my budget was 1,500. The same thing on top of my living expenses.
Hmm. So you're not dating one woman. You're just dating multiple women that you have to court. That's
Well,
gonna
are you talking about abroad or in the States?
abroad. Because I mean, you're out there for a while, right? So you
Well,
know.
the thing is usually I'm only in places 10 days at a time. I just recently started doing 1 month, but even 1 month is not enough time to like actually date and like have a girl. Like I haven't had a girlfriend because I know I'm not gonna promise somebody something that I know is not gonna be time for it yet.
Okay. So what's the point of even taking somebody serious? Like what are your expectations? What are your plans if you know that you move around a lot? Or are you just dating just because you're bored or you just want
Well,
companionship?
I'm not bored,
Okay.
but I will. The thing is, dating outside the states, it's on all levels. It's better, right? If you want to get married, you're gonna have a better experience with the laws and just with her.
Hmm.
If you want to have a girlfriend, you're gonna have a better experience. If you just want to hook up or just have friends, you're gonna have a better experience. Because let me ask you this: when you go on dates with men in the states, do you find yourself often debating?
I don't. I kind of let him lead the conversation. Then I'll, because I don't want him to think that, oh, she's self-centered. Let me. So I kind of let the man lead the conversation. I also try to pick places that's not expensive because I feel like American men are so tainted. They think that women just want a free meal.
What's the first date? Where at?
So I went on a date yesterday with a guy, right? And
Hmm.
um, he lived far. I said, well, can you we can meet halfway, whatever. 'Cause I said, I'm kind of boxes, whatever. So I gave him a few options to pick because he didn't know. I'm thinking that he was going to pick because he's a man. Whatever, that's fine. But I gave him cheap options. I gave him like some little cheap Mexican restaurant. It's this place called Chattahoochee Food Works. Is like a place where you can different food vendors inside a building.
Hmm.
Just
Like a street food place.
yeah. And so he picked like the little Mexican spot. I think my food came out like I just had some soup and one drink. What? What he spent $30 on me? I just don't think. I just think that people just think that you want a free meal. So I try like, and if he is taking me to a nice restaurant, I try to get something real inexpensive because a man will spend $200 on you and think you got to go back home with them. I've had it happen plenty of times.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I start coming out that kind of money, I do have that mindset of like, okay, like
Um,
we gonna have to do something for this 200, But thirty
what?
dollars, $30, 40. I don't even mind spending even outside the country. $100 probably max. But yeah, when we start talking 200, yeah, I'm expecting something now.
It shouldn't be any expectations. What about, what if your date added to $200 because, you met her at the first spot, you got hit it off, and he's like, hey, I'm kind of feeling this date. Let's go somewhere else. So you guys go bowling, then you go to a bar, then you go to a
That's
night.
different. That's different. But
See what I'm
even but when
saying?
whenever I look at my wallet by the end of all that, I probably am gonna be. But I will agree with you. Probably I won't be expecting if in that situation, yes. But if you pick Del Frisco's or Perry's for your first date or Ruth Chris, yeah, some gotta be going on for that.
See, that's the 27-year-old mindset. And it's
No,
no,
no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no. It's not. No, it's not. No,
oh,
it's not.
you know what I'm saying? You get older, it's different. Like you wouldn't mind spending the money because like I love good food. So if there's something I want, I'm gonna get it. And I like good company and I like to go to nice places. So you're paying for the experience. You get what I'm saying? The experience.
So your what is an experience like with you?
I don't know. I think I'm a lot of fun. That's why everybody always wanted to hang out with me.
You're a lot of fun.
lot of fun. I'm a good planner. I know all the hot spots. I know all the good food spots. I make I'm just like when guys date me, I feel like I upgrade their lifestyle.
How
So
is that?
helping with their business, picking out clothes on what to wear, helping them, because some guys just really don't know. They just need a woman showing up.
Okay, I mean, if you're doing that, that sounds good. I mean, that sounds good. But unfortunately, that's not the norm.
I feel like when a woman likes you, she'll do that. If you can tell. If she's just trying to get something out of you, then she's not gonna take the time to make your life better. So that's the problem. Men have to start dating women that that they really like.
They have high interest. So,
Mhm.
Eunice Simmons sent $20 per federal. Let's keep it a buck. Black women are the ones fetish.
Well, you know me. Oh, let me show you my DMs.
Black women are the ones fetishizing mixed babies. Black men don't think about the race of their babies. However, the non-black women are, to your point, but they are not our first pick. I will agree, in my own mind, and a lot of other guys, I would rather be with a black woman over anything. But I'm gonna go with the best option. But I do prefer that first.
We need a
Malcolm
woman to take us to
Malcolm
super.
says,
Yeah, but
compare this, huh?
a woman doesn't have a mind. A woman doesn't have a problem with cooking and cleaning. Are you providing?
Compare this now. Before I read the super chat, I will agree with you. Women have never had to send me like, let's go here, let's go there, let's go. Like they don't outside of the states. If I'm new in the city, I get a pass because I'm like, okay, well, I just got here 3 days ago. I don't know anything.
When you go to Africa, especially when you're at the airport, they're going to be trying to hustle you, ask for money, take advantage of you. I just act like I don't see them. I just keep walking. You're invisible to me. When I'm out, I kind of peep the scenery, see what's going on. I make sure because I have some money myself, so I don't have to be too friendly because I'm trying to get a man to pay for something. So I know how to be cordial, but
Wait. You said you don't have to be too friendly.
because women, okay, you passport bros, women are friendly with you guys because they know that you're a foreigner and you have money, and they live in poverty, most of them. So a lot of them are escorts, and this is true. So they got to do to survive.
Let me tell you something. I will agree with you on two things.